Competitive English exams test your ability to communicate complex ideas quickly. You don't have time to write, "He is someone who teaches." You need to write, "He is a teacher." One-word substitution is the art of replacing long, descriptive phrases with a single, highly efficient vocabulary word. Look at this textbook excerpt. Under nouns of agency and profession, it outlines the most basic grammatical rule for these substitutions. We turn a verb into an agent, the person performing the action, by attaching the suffixes or are. The text shows exactly how this works. Someone who acts becomes an actor, in Odakar. Someone who teaches becomes a teacher, in Ustad. And someone who writes becomes a writer, a musannif. In an exam context, recognizing this pattern is your first line of defense. If you encounter an unfamiliar word ending in or, you can reverse engineer it to figure out the original verb, providing a clue about the person or object performing the task. While suffix rules form a reliable baseline, the DPE syllabus includes irregular substitutions that follow different linguistic logic. For advanced vocabulary, we look at the historical building blocks of the English language. We break complex words down into their Greek and Latin roots. Here is how that works in practice. Take the word autobiography. We can split it into three distinct pieces: auto, meaning self, bio, meaning life, and graphy, meaning writing. Together, they describe the story of a person's life, written by that same person, an ap biti. This logic scales across the entire syllabus. Identifying the suffix ology reveals a branch of science or study regardless of the root it attaches to. It turns bio into biology and zoo into zoology. Spotting just one familiar root is frequently enough to identify the correct option and eliminate the rest. Examiners set traps with options that share identical Urdu translations but have entirely different English contexts. Look at amateur and novice. Both might be translated as a beginner or someone lacking professional skill. Let's test this. Identify the specific trigger words in this prompt. A person who travels to space. You have 5 seconds. The correct substitution is astronaut or kalabaz. The trigger space connects directly to astro, the root meaning stars or outer space. Passing requires training yourself to hunt for specific English trigger words hidden inside the question stem. We will now apply the suffix, root, and trigger word strategies to a high-difficulty simulated DPE 801 question. A person who studies the development of human societies and cultures. Options: A. Philanthropist. B. Archaeologist. C. Anthropologist. D. Geologist. Eliminate A. Root phil means love. Eliminate B. Root archaeo means ancient. That leaves anthropologist. Anthropodos means human, matching our trigger phrase. The 4x multiplier strategy accelerates your preparation. Every time you practice a multiple-choice question, define all 4 options, including the incorrect ones. This converts a single practice problem into a study set of 4 distinct words. This systematic approach, combining roots, suffixes, and trigger words, provides a logical framework for tackling the DPE 801 vocabulary list. To start building your own framework, download the Top 10 Roots cheat sheet at the link below.